Friends forever, that's what we are. Through the thick and the thin, we're friendship stars. We're banger main buddies from the days of old. We laugh, cry, and hug, friendship solid as gold. My so-called whatever started a year ago. We share our stories and your stories were told. 80s, 90s memories that give us glee. And on the block party shows, NKOTB. Now our friendship circle has grown by far. Hashtag friends forever, that's what we all are. Boom. And if you don't know, now you know. My so-called whatever for life. Hashtag MSCW. Hashtag friends forever. Yeah. Yeah.
I wonder where Joey McIntyre's going.
Is he going home?
Well, he's on a plane.
But is he coming home from Spain or wherever he was?
Oh, maybe. I feel like he was already home, though.
Oh, like he was home and he's going somewhere else.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know.
He's like posting on Instagram quite a bit.
Which we like.
Yeah. Yeah. So that's good. That is good.
We like it when Joey Joe communicates with us via social media. We
Yes.
like it when all of them do.
Yeah. Yeah. Very much so.
Jordan, we miss you.
Yes.
We miss you so much. Wherefore art thou, Jordan Knight?
I don't know. I think he's kicking back, enjoying his pool.
As he should. And his
enjoying
family.
his restaurant and his family.
Yep, as he should.
And, you know.
But I wouldn't be mad if he threw us a bone.
Loving life on the DL.
He very much lives his life on the DL and loves it.
And you know what? I appreciate that.
I respect it.
As we should.
I totally respect it.
As we should.
But I do miss seeing his little updates here and there.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Today's Donnie's birthday.
Happy birthday to you, Donnie.
Donnie, you're 50.
Yeah. Holy.
You look
You do not
fantastic.
look 50.
No, he just looks amazing.
He sure does.
And he is amazing. He's a national treasure.
He is. I tweeted that today.
He's kind of like the OG national treasure of this podcast.
OG national treasure.
So, Donnie, we love you.
He was the first person we called the national treasure.
He was.
Yeah.
He absolutely was. And we love him.
Yep, we do. We love you, Donnie.
We loved it when you were on our podcast. We'd like to have you again.
Hey, maybe it will happen. The world may never know. Kind of like biting into a Tootsie Pop.
Oh, like how many licks does it take?
Yeah. Oh,
to get to the
not
center?
biting. Yeah. How many licks does it take? Yeah.
But then the owl licks it 3 times and then bites it.
Right.
That's not how many licks it takes.
No.
You took 3 licks and bit. You cheated.
How many licks does it take till you get to the center?
Okay. So, as we were talking about that, I was thinking of that song. I totally forgot about that.
Friggin' Cisco didn't show up to our concert.
Cisco. Yeah. You know what you didn't do. You did not entertain us that night. Because you were not there.
No, you just decided to not come. And we were
What
like,
was his reasoning?
what?
Did we ever find out?
No, we never found out. Maybe
he was sick. But I feel like that wasn't the case.
I feel like it was like he just didn't feel like doing it.
Because I feel like
that's
they kept delaying it and delaying it and delaying
I feel like that's what Joey Fatone's brother told us. Did he like, tell us something? Like, Sisso's not going to be here. Like, I feel like we knew before they announced it.
Before the mass.
And I'm not saying it was Joey Fatone's brother, but it could have been Joey Fatone's brother.
Oh, right.
Because we were like
20 years
we
ago.
weren't like hanging out with him, but
we were talking to him.
So I guess we were kind of hanging out with him.
We kind of were. I mean,
him on his bike.
Yeah.
Yep.
With his camera.
Yeah. He was kind of like Donnie's son, like filming things and stuff.
Yeah, he was in the crowd.
Yeah.
He was not like untouchable, you know what I mean?
Right.
Like anybody could totally talk to him and he was cool. But he wasn't like mobbed.
No.
He was just like out and about.
And I honestly would have never known it was him unless the people we were with. Do you remember we were with people?
Yep.
And
where are those people?
I don't know, but I have pictures.
Oh my God.
Maybe we should hunt them down.
We should find them.
Yeah.
See where they are these days.
Yeah.
That'd be kind of neat.
Yeah, I don't remember it. I think I met them on AOL.
Yeah.
So.
That would make sense.
Yeah.
Or like some message board or something.
Yeah.
Oh my God. Fanfic message board.
Oh my gosh. Fanfic.
Did you read any of that fanfic that I sent you?
No, and I need to. So explain to them what we're talking about.
Okay, so
You went down a JC rabbit hole is what happened.
we totally went down a JC rabbit hole.
Yeah.
And I came across this fanfic that somebody wrote. She was 13.
Oh my.
And fanfic, if you don't know, is like fan fiction.
Right.
So
You
like write a story about, in this case, In Sync.
right. Which I've done. I used to real quick, I used to write fanfics as like a funny thing. Like
Right.
to leave for you to read at the Sunglass Hut.
Right, because it was funny. And
Right.
But a lot of people did it back in
But
like
a
the
lot of
late
people
90s.
had some talent. I mean, isn't that how like Twilight became Twilight? Or no, that's how what's
Yeah.
it called? 50 Shades of Grey became 50 Shades of Grey, didn't it? Wasn't it like
It
a
was
Twilight
fan
fanfic?
fiction.
Yeah.
So, and like when I was reading the book, I couldn't read the book. I couldn't finish it because it was not. I couldn't.
I've never seen the movie. I've never read the book.
So I tried reading the first book.
Wait, Twilight or?
No, 50 Shades.
Oh, okay. I haven't read any.
So I tried reading the first book. This is when I was pregnant, and everybody was like raving about it. So I tried reading it, and I got like maybe a third of the way through, and I was like, I can't. It was, and I don't want to offend anybody when I say this, it was really bad. Like it was just a bad book. I just didn't like it, and I'm not like a book snob. I don't read.
Right,
Hardly
right,
anything.
right. It
I
just
read
wasn't-
Twilight.
It
all the
wasn't
Twilights.
It wasn't your. What's the one I'm looking for? Forte.
It was just no. I just think it was really poorly written.
Oh.
Like there were words that I was like, that's not what that word means.
Oh, really?
Like that's not how that sentence should be. Like nobody would actually talk like that.
Really?
Yeah, I thought it was bad, but again, I don't want to offend anybody that really, really liked it because, like, I could see where you could get into the story
Yeah.
because I thought the story was interesting, but I couldn't read the book.
Hey.
But I watched the movie. I've only seen the first one, and I mean, the guy's really hot. That's why I watched it.
Christian Grey.
Yeah.
Or the guy.
The guy that plays him.
I have not read the books. I have not watched the movies. Also, you know what I haven't seen?
What's that?
This is totally off topic, but I haven't seen the male stripper movie there with what's his name?
You haven't?
No, I haven't seen that or the second one.
Why can't I think of what it's called?
I can't think.
Magic Mike.
Magic Mike. Yes,
I have seen the first one. I have not seen the second one. I would like to see the second one.
I have not seen either one.
I really liked the first. I watched it on like a fluke.
It's like I have not watched any new movies unless somebody drags me to the movie theater.
Right. I don't watch a lot of them.
Yeah.
And like that one, I think I just happened to catch on TV one night, like on HBO or something.
Yeah.
And I watched it. And I did enjoy it very much.
Well, that's good.
I mean, I think it was entertaining.
Hey, who knows?
And I think that you should watch it. I think you'd like it.
I like what's his name?
Channing Tatum?
Yep.
He ain't bad.
Nope. He's pretty easy on the eyes there.
I wouldn't kick him out of bed.
Your
for eating
hair
crackers.
looks really good. Like Brooke's hair is like, it looks, I don't think you've highlighted it recently, have you?
I have not colored my hair since April.
It looks like you just got it professionally highlighted.
Really?
Yes, it does. You've got dark and you've got light and it looks really good.
Wow. Thanks.
Yeah. Thank you.
you.
Here, I'm going to take a picture.
Okay.
I'm going to take a picture of it because in this light, it like, and I hope that like it captures. Okay, yes. Okay, you ready?
Yeah.
Look.
Oh, interesting. That is not a very cute picture of me, but I see what you're saying.
Isn't that cool?
It kind of looks like circa 2003, though.
Not Genie in a Bottle. Not Christina, not Dirty.
No.
Not Kelly Clarkson.
Yes, I'm thinking Kelly Clarkson.
Dirty.
But, thanks. You know what? I didn't blow dry it today. It kind of air dried.
Oh.
And maybe that's why.
But you put your barrel, I think it's the curls. I think really
It like
the
separates the
Yeah,
the
I think
thing.
the curls are.
Yeah. My 3-barrel wave iron.
Yeah. I have one of those.
I haven't used it in ages, and I just saw it, and I was like, I'll do that.
It doesn't really do much to my hair. I have like, my hair is very strange.
Your hair is your hair has a lot of texture anyway.
Yes.
And it's almost like you'd have to straighten it first and then do it.
100%. Yes.
And who has time for that?
That's what I have to do, like, even to curl it.
Yeah.
Like, to make, like, big curls.
Yeah.
I have to straighten it first and then curl
You
it.
use that dryer that, like, straightens.
Right. Yep.
But I even think that...
But that's not even enough sometimes. Sometimes I have to actually, like, straighten it. Like, straighten it with a straightener.
So...
That's, like, double damage.
Remember when I used to love straightening your hair?
Yes.
I mean, I would still love to straighten your hair.
You are more than welcome.
But I used to really enjoy doing that for you.
Well, you
before you go to work.
Anytime. Where was I working at the airport?
The airport.
Oh.
I would do that for you before you'd go to bed for 4 hours.
Oh.
Or 3 hours. You'd sleep for like 3 hours.
Those were the days.
And you would shower and I would straighten your hair and everything. And then you'd go close your eyes for a couple hours.
I don't remember that,
and then you go to work. Cumberland Street.
I remember my hair being straightened.
Yeah.
But now it's like I'm putting 2 and 2 together and I'm kind of remembering.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, I did something kind of crazy today. Well, I've done it before.
What'd you do?
You know, what Kevin and I did.
Oh,
today.
yeah. Yeah.
We went to a storage auction.
So, and you got one.
Yeah, we got a really good one.
So you got just one?
Just one. Guess what was in it?
Well, I know because you texted me.
A brand new scooter.
Like what kind of scooter?
Like a $700 scooter.
Like the kinds that you get on and it's like beep,
yeah,
beep?
yeah.
Those are cool.
Yeah, we looked it up and it retails for like close to 800. We could
Yeah.
probably sell it for like 600, I think.
That's cool.
All of a sudden I'm like, I think it's like down here, like because of the cat.
Yeah.
I get like
Well,
simply.
it's kind of musty down here today.
I don't think it's musty at all.
Because the air conditioning hasn't really been on because it's been cooler.
Yeah. But like when I'm around my cats too much,
Yeah.
like if they're like in the vicinity, I get like this, like a little stuffy.
Like,
Yeah.
That's how I was this morning.
Yeah. So
Bad.
We got that. We got like a bunch of camping equipment.
Oh, cool.
Like,
So are you going to like make a profit off of it? do you
yeah.
think?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. I mean, as long as we can sell it, then
Right.
yeah,
Right.
we are. But just the scooter itself paid for the more than enough.
That's awesome.
Like more than enough for the storage unit.
Now, is it a lot of like shit to go through?
No.
That's
we
what
didn't buy-
what would worry me.
We didn't buy those. We've done that before. We've been down that road.
Oh, yeah.
And we ended up, the last time we made like $200, and because we bought 2 units, my sister and her husband, and then Kevin and I bought 2 units,
Yeah.
and it took us like all day because it was like on a like morning they
Yeah.
did the auction,
Yeah.
and we had to have it cleared out by 9:00 at night.
Are you serious?
Yeah, and the same thing today. You had to have it cleared out by 9:00 tonight.
Oh, I didn't know that's how that
And
worked.
there was an altercation.
Really?
Yes.
Oh, hey.
There were like some girl punched another girl.
Really?
Yeah.
They get serious down there,
Yeah.
I guess.
Yeah.
They don't call it storage wars for nothing.
Right. And Kevin's buddy, Kevin's business partner,
Yeah.
was like, maybe there'll be some fist flying today. There totally was. And it was over something stupid, like some kind of like towny, like because we went like outside Bangor today.
Right.
Like it was in like the outskirts, I guess you would call it.
Like a little town outside.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so, yeah.
Huh.
Yeah.
That's kind of neat.
So
I would be...
I just always feel bad for the people.
Whose stuff it is?
Right. But like when you find out these people, it had been like sometimes a year.
Uh-huh. And they haven't paid?
Right. And they're not even making that year's worth of, you know what I mean? How
Right.
much it would cost
Right.
auctioning off. Like that
Wow.
sucks.
Like they're not even recouping.
No, but they need it out. They need
it
the stuff
gone.
gone. And it's an
course.
easy way for them. And then they don't have to pay a disposal fee on top of everything.
Right.
But I don't think they're allowed to. I don't think as a storage unit owner, which we'll know soon because we're going to own some storage units.
Yeah.
I don't think you're allowed to keep their possessions.
Oh, probably not.
I think you have to either sell them to a third party
Yeah.
I don't think you're allowed to keep them
Right.
or something like that. We'll find out soon enough.
Yeah.
So anyway, that was my little adventure today, and it was
That's
fun.
cool.
It was fun.
I think that's cool.
And Kevin's friend and business partner and his wife joined us. And
They
it was
were there.
nice. And their little baby, who has the cute, beautiful hair, beautiful head of hair. She's like just a couple months old.
Oh,
I know. She was just a little baby.
I love babies.
I love her. She is a freaking rugged. I mean, she was like, well, I have those hernias. So like Kevin doesn't want me because I don't want to have them operated on because it's a pain in the ass. Let's just be honest. Like, and yes, I know I should really go and do it because it could cause like medical, whatever. Like I have multiple ones.
Wow.
But it's a lot.
Yeah.
A lot.
Like, what do they feel like?
Like your muscle goes in and like it's like a stitch and then like you're like stuck. Oh crap. And then like you can feel it go and like pull out.
Oh.
Yeah. For you guys who know, you know.
Ooh, that's different.
You've never had one?
No.
Yeah, like sometimes I'll be like bent over and I'm like, oh crap. Oh crap, oh crap, oh crap. And I'm like, go back, go back, go back, go back.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, but I'll have to like push it.
How do you get them?
It's from my incisions.
Oh, from your surgery?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
I think they just didn't heal properly and it's like coming through. Sometimes you get a tear in your like whatever.
Yeah.
I'm not a doctor, so I don't know how they happen. But I'm just guessing. Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. So.
Well, my brother coughed so hard he got one.
Oh God.
Yeah. But I don't know, like, if there's different kinds.
No, they're all the same. It's basically it's like something goes through the like muscular wall or something, I think.
Oh.
It's
yeah.
like a hole. So like you, yeah.
He coughed so hard when he was in the hospital.
Oh God.
He coughed so hard that he got one.
Ugh.
And he was like,
On top of everything else.
right.
Ugh. Good God.
But he was like mad.
I would be too. I'd be pissed.
He's like, he thought he needed more cough medicine, but it's like,
don't get a hernia, dude.
have a hernia, man.
Oh, that's what it was. Yeah. I didn't know. It was close.
That was very close. That was very close. Hey, guess you know who Brooke saw in concert this summer?
Who?
New Kids on the Block. Oh, you did have a hernia, man.
Yeah,
that's exactly what he said. I will never forget it till the day I die.
He did say that?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Have hernia, man.
That's so Bo.
Oh, that wasn't Bo that said that.
Oh, it wasn't?
No, that was somebody else. That was at school.
Oh my God, really?
Yeah. I told the story on the podcast way back.
Oh, okay. Who was it?
Gus. So, anyway.
Yeah. Anyway, speaking of New Kids on the Block.
Speaking of New Kids on the Block. Let's intro.
Okay.
This is Brooke.
And this is Nikki.
And this is my so-called whatever. Welcome to the block party.
We ain't leaving out nobody because it's Donnie Wahlberg's birthday. Happy birthday,
Donnie
Wahlberg. You know what we have to remember today?
What?
Okay, so if you guys don't already know, we have been lucky enough to be able to monetize a little bit.
Yeah.
With our podcast.
Yes.
And I know some of you have commented like, oh my gosh, what's going on? Like I'm hearing ads. Basically, it will help us so we can bring more content to you. Like, because the podcast does cost quite a bit of money.
Like it costs money to
like maintain.
To maintain it, to have a website, to host it, to produce it, and to put it out there. Plus equipment.
Yep.
Because equipment doesn't last forever.
Correct. Like we're already having to replace like our stands and
because
we're on year 3. Holy hell!
Right, and you know,
and we're not like saying this to be like
no, not at all, not at all.
But we just want to let you know that like it was kind of cool that we got accepted into this program.
Right,
like we had the listenership, and so we got accepted and. We are able to monetize via commercials that are like just regular everyday commercials. Right. So, yeah, that's that. We're interested in hearing your thoughts, though. I'm interested in hearing it. If you don't like commercials,
I mean,
let
let's
us
face
know.
it, nobody likes commercials.
No, but
like
if it's like
we've also had
15
people
seconds.
say we're totally cool with it
we have,
because it's helping you guys,
Right.
And like we're cool with that if it's helping you.
right,
We'll listen for the 15 seconds or whatever it is for the
Exactly.
commercial.
yeah,
So, and we appreciate that a ton
yes,
because I know some of my favorite podcasts have ads,
Me too. Yeah,
and I listen to them because I like the podcast.
yeah, same.
So, but yeah, we would like to hear what your thoughts are.
Yeah, and yeah,
But between that and Patreon,
right.
it really helps us a lot, and
It
we
does.
appreciate you guys so much. So,
Yeah,
thanks.
thank you. And we're excited to bring more content. Like maybe YouTube. We keep saying it, but
Maybe.
I would. You know what I would like to do?
What's that?
I'm going to throw this out into the universe. I would like to do an episode, like it could be once every blue moon. I would like to do an episode, like a regular episode plus a YouTube episode. So like we do the YouTube episode where we like do visuals and stuff. So like as we're telling the story, we can like show pictures. And so you could like watch the YouTube episode, which it's like you and I talking and it's a visual, but you can also just go on and listen to the podcast episode.
I think it'd be neat to do a live episode.
Yeah, that'd be fun.
Like, I think that'd be kind of fun. And like,
let's put it out into the universe this year, year 3.
yeah, maybe we'll see if we can work something out with that.
That would be fun.
Because I think what's neat about that is you can have people listening live and interacting real time.
Right.
And, we'll do an hour.
Yes.
Like, it's an hour.
We could do a block party.
We'll do like 7 to 8 on a Friday night.
I love it.
And that's our episode. Like,
Yeah.
we'll release it
Yeah.
as like a listen only version.
Right.
But we can have like some interaction with some people too. I think,
I think we should do that first. I think that
would be like the easiest.
Yeah.
To like start.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because I listen to some podcasts that have done that before.
Yeah.
And I enjoy that.
That would be
like
fun.
and I don't watch them live.
Yeah.
I just listen to the listen only, but it's interesting to like hear them interact with people and like answer questions and stuff.
Well, guess what? We can do that on Spreaker. So, yeah. I believe we can do live episodes, so that's cool. So, we've got some stories.
Stories. Who would like to read first?
I will. I'll
Okay.
read first this time. So, here we go. This is Sarah's NKOTB NYC story. I heard that the New Kids on the Block were going to be doing some media in New York City for the release of their 30th anniversary edition of Hangin' Tough. I wanted to go so bad. I instantly thought, no, I can't go. I have to work. I don't have anyone to go with. I don't have the money. All the reasons why not. The biggest reason is that I have an anxiety disorder. I can relate to this, Sarah.
Mm-hmm.
I hate going to new places and doing things that I haven't done before. Plus, I really don't like New York City. There are so many people there with so much going on. It's completely overwhelming for me. And I can totally relate to that. Totally relate. Reasons why I didn't go after I couldn't go to Joey McIntyre. Like,
Right.
I was nervous to go
Right.
after that. So I get it. I get you, Sarah. I get you on the whole level, eye to eye.
I see you.
I see you. The guys were going to be on Good Morning America in Times Square, which meant I would be there at 3 a.m. all by myself. I couldn't imagine that would be safe. Well, not as safe as I like to feel. I kept thinking about those tweets of Donnie's that say #wish and all the ones he writes about wishing and then doing. I've been thinking a lot about Luke Perry this week as well. I was so excited to hear about the 90210 reunion, which, let's just for one moment, I'm in love with it.
I still haven't watched it.
Oh my gosh, I love it. I just
haven't
watched
recorded.
the second episode, and I know other people are like, meh. I like it.
I am
And you know
excited
me.
to watch it.
You know me. It takes me a lot to sign on to a new show.
Sure it does.
So,
Yeah.
because Love Island, I
miss it.
I didn't finish watching it.
I miss it so much.
I was just like, meh, okay. It was my favorite show growing up, and I was so happy to hear that everyone was getting back together. I couldn't believe he was gone, and I still can't believe it. It's things like that that make me want to live in the moment. Do crazy things, spend the money, do something fun. So I did. But I want to talk about that, like Luke Perry was like an eye-opening thing for me too.
Really?
Was it for you? Like I started talking to Kevin about like, okay, we need to start talking about like what we want, like death and like, we need to start like planning things. And since then we've still been talking because I'm like, what's going to happen when you're gone? And he's like, well, I've got life insurance. And I was like, but that takes time, my friend.
It does. And you still need to have like your plan written.
Correct.
Yeah.
Correct.
Yeah.
So what happens if both of us go? Like,
right.
I mean, do you have a plan in place?
Yep.
Oh, you do already? Like notarized and everything?
Yep.
Really? We don't have that.
So we did after Sadie was born, like things.
Wow. I'm impressed. We do not have anything.
So
how many of you guys do? I mean, I feel like I'm like behind the ball.
I have clients that won't travel together.
Are you serious?
Like husbands and wives that will not fly on the same flight.
Really?
I mean, not a lot of them. There's one. It's like one
Wow.
couple. They have kids, but they won't fly on the same flight.
Really?
And if they're going as like a family,
yeah,
like one takes a kid and the other takes a kid.
Oh my gosh.
Because if something happens to the plane.
Oh my gosh.
I know. And they're like,
I don't like to think about that.
but they're like, I know we're crazy. Like, I know, we know.
But hey, do what you want to do.
I was like, hey, you know what? If that is what makes you comfortable and
Yeah.
if you feel good about it, you do what you got to do.
You do you.
I get it.
But guess what? That just added a whole new level of complexity to me. Now this.
Well, I didn't mean for that to happen.
Oh shit!
I thought you meant a whole new level of complexity for my job because
it
does make that very difficult sometimes.
That too. Because then you got to like line it up,
and it's my job.
But now I'm like, do I want? We're all going on that big ship together.
Oh well, that's different. This is just flights.
Oh.
Like they go on cruises, they just meet there.
But like, wouldn't you want to just all be together? Like,
I don't think about it.
I don't either until now.
Like I don't think about it. Like we get on the plane and
right,
that's it.
Whatever, que sera, sera.
Right,
you know,
right. There are certain things in life I cannot control.
No, I guess I get a que sera.
And if I want to go to cool places, I got to get on that plane.
Right.
I hate flying, but I got to get on it if I want to go to cool places.
Yeah.
That's all.
But my motto, like I just said, I need to start living more que sera, sera.
Yes. But you also need to have a plan in place.
Well, yes, indeed. I mean, we have one written down, but it's not notarized. So it doesn't mean anything. I didn't realize that.
Oh, well.
Like we did a plan when we went to Memphis.
Yeah.
So we have it all written and it was...
I'm a notary.
So is Kevin, but he couldn't notarize. I don't think he can notarize his own documents.
No.
So we had the plan in place, but really it should be legal. Mm-hmm. Like it should be with a lawyer. And so, I mean, we have it's going to change a little bit, but, cause now the kids are a lot older and, you know, but yeah, we're going to get that done.
And it always needs updating.
Yeah.
When things change.
These are adult topics that we now have to talk about.
I know. I don't want to talk about it.
And again, going back to Luke Perry, too soon.
Oh, way too soon. He was too young.
And every time they talk about him,
I haven't seen it yet, but I want to. I need to.
I cried through the whole first episode.
Oh.
Yep. I was rather emotional that day, though. So
maybe that's...
So take that as you will.
Take that as you will.
Yeah.
Yep.
All right. I'm going to repeat this. It's things like that make me want to live in the moment, do the crazy things, spend the money, do something fun. So I did. Good for you. I got up at 4 a.m. on Thursday. Not on purpose. I was just so excited that I couldn't sleep. I worked all day till 5 p.m., then went home and tried to sleep. I don't know if I did, but I think maybe I slept for an hour. I got dressed with a serious knot in my stomach. The nerves were rough to make it through. I almost didn't go. I seriously was calculating the money I couldn't get back, but I kept going. In situations like that, where it's something I want to do, but also don't want to do, I just keep telling myself, do the next thing. Just one. That is really good advice. Mm-hmm. I took the T from my house to the South Station in Boston and got on the 9:30 Amtrak train from Boston to New York. I tried to sleep on the train, but those seats are not made for that. Plus, I had fixed my hair and knew this is Sarah. We know Sarah.
Yeah.
I didn't realize that as I'm reading this. I'm like, oh my gosh, I know who Sarah is. Okay. Boop, boop, boop. Got on the 9:30 p.m. Amtrak train from Boston to New York. I tried to sleep on the train, but those seats are not made for that. Plus, I had fixed my hair and I knew I would not have a chance to fix it again before I saw the guys. I didn't want it to be too big of a mess. Hey, I get this.
Absolutely.
Because I had thought this whole process through.
Yep.
I arrived at Penn Station in New York at 2:30 a.m. Let me tell you, Penn Station is not a place for a single girl at 2:30 a.m. Wow. I just kept my head down and kept walking. I caught an Uber over to Times Square and arrived at the Good Morning America studio by 2:45 a.m. Wow.
There you are.
Now, for reference, I went to the Today Show in October when NKOTB were doing their tour announcement. Hey! Did we see Sarah? Yes.
We must.
Yes, we did. Yes. I believe we did. I arrived there at 4 a.m. and was late. There had been people there since midnight. Yes, we were there. So I thought, oh wait, no, we
were not there at midnight.
We were not there at midnight. We went and we took a nap.
We sure did.
Oh, we had to. So I thought there would be people at GMA. Wrong. There was no one there at all. When a few girls finally did show up at about 4 a.m., they said you had to have tickets and there was no space outside for people to stand who didn't have tickets. Which turned out to be wrong, but I didn't find out until later when it was too late. That's aggravating.
Yeah, it is.
I was pretty disappointed, but at the same time, I didn't want to be on TV anyway. I'd called in sick to my job, so being on TV was not an option.
Oh, I get it.
There was an autograph signing happening later across town, and I knew from Twitter that there were people standing in line for that already. So I took an Uber across town and arrived at Sony at 4:30 a.m. It was cold, like 20 degrees cold, with a little bit of wind that hurt. And I was thoroughly not prepared. I got in line behind some girls that had blankets and heavy coats and 5 pairs of pants on. I had on 1 pair of pants, 1 pair of socks, and tennis shoes that the wind went right through. My toes were so cold I couldn't move them. I hate that feeling. I hate that feeling.
It's an awful feeling.
My toes right now are super warm. They're nice and warm.
Toasty warm.
They're warm and they're pink. When they're cold, it turns white. I got new nail polish.
My foot's asleep.
Oh. Not too long after I got in line, a couple of girls showed up behind me. They had a blanket and hand warmers. I envied them. Before long, we started talking. They shared their hair warmers with me, and I was so thankful to have them. I kind of improvised on that little paragraph there.
But that's all right.
Sorry, Sarah. It's so hard for me to make friends with people, but when you have something like this, something you would stand on the street at 3 a.m. in the bitter cold for in common, it's easier. Ain't that the truth? We ended up having a lot in common, more than just NKOTB, and hung out all day. That's awesome!
Yeah, it is.
People ask me why I want to go to events like this, why I want to be a fangirl for a boy band. It's not just about the boys, it's this. This is why. I've met some of these most amazing people through these guys. I've made more friends in the past 3 years through the New Kids than I have my whole life. It's so much fun to find people you have things in common with. That's what this whole craziness is all about. We were miserable together for about 7 hours before we got to go inside the Sony studios and get our coveted wristbands. We were so happy once we had them. We took a short break to eat lunch. It was so nice to be inside a warm restaurant and sit down for a while. I finally got some feeling back in my hands and feet. Thank God. Yeah. We went back to get in line by about 2:15 p.m. The people running the event had told us not to come back until 3, but we wanted to be close to the front of the line. They were telling us the guys would sign up to 10 items for everyone. We just couldn't see them doing that, as Joe had to leave for his Broadway show, and we knew all the guys would be tired. They had been up and going since 5 a.m. and had done so many interviews that day. So we got back at 2:15, and there were already a bunch of people in line, probably more than 50 in front of us. There was a rumor that Joe was only staying until 5 p.m. That had us worried. They were supposed to start signing at 4 p.m., but it's the New Kids, so they didn't start until about 4:30. I was surprised that they were only 30 minutes late. Thankfully, we made it in before Joe had to leave. The guys were set up at a table in the lobby of the Sony studio. The security people were only letting about 10 people go in at a time. When it was my turn, I went through the revolving door and was pushed into a line that weaved into the lobby. I could see the guys as soon as I walked in. I had to take a second to realize it was real. This was actually happening. After all of that waiting, all of the cold, all of the counting the seconds, thinking we would never make it, there they were. There was Jordan, just sitting right there, looking adorable as usual.
As usual.
I have to say it's kind of awkward for me to just stand there and stare at them, even if everyone else is doing it too. I want to just stare, mouth open and all. But it's like when they're in front of you and you realize they are people too, it gets weird. What do you say? I don't know that. I've been waiting for you my whole life.
Right.
That's what you say. When it was my turn, the security lady grabbed my record and CD cover from my hands. I must have given her a nasty look because she was like, "It's okay. I'm just going to give it to the guys to sign it. You can just walk down the table as they sign it." Okay, I can do that. I said hi to Danny very awkwardly. He said hi back. John was next. I said, "I can't wait for your show on HGTV." He said, "Thanks," with a big smile. Donnie was next. I told him I was waiting for him outside since 3 a.m. He grabbed my hand and smiled, tilting his head like, "Really? You do that for me?" Freaking Donnie. It was really sweet.
Would.
Oh my gosh, Donnie. I'd stand out there for a week if it meant Joey McIntyre would kiss my hand. I'd be smelly.
You are hardcore. I don't think I could do it for a week.
Okay, maybe not a week.
I mean, if we're talking like on a nice warm beach where like I'd have
It'd
like...
still be so gross. I don't know.
Well, yeah, I mean, yeah, obviously. Anybody would.
And I'd be like, "I'm sorry, I'm gross." And he'd be like, "Oh, you're gross."
He would not be like that.
No, he wouldn't. He might, though, because I'd be real gross.
I mean, he might think it. But he'd be like,
look at your greasy tendrils.
Oh, man.
Okay. Joe was next. He'd already signed my album and moved it on to Jordan by the time I scooted down to him. He was looking at something, so I touched his hand to get his attention. He jumped because my hand was so freaking cold, but then he smiled at me and gave me a high five. Joe! That's sweet.
That is sweet.
The security lady was grabbing me and was pulling me out as Jordan finished signing my CD cover. He handed me my album and waved. I could only smile at him. Damn my nerves and shyness. I was so happy, though, just to be there and experience it all for just a few minutes. It was 14 hours of being cold and miserable for an awkward hi from Danny, a smiley thanks from John, and holding hands with Donnie, a high five from Joe, and a wave from Jordan. 2 minutes of happiness. Only a blockhead would understand why it was totally worth it and why I'm ready to go and do it all over again next time they are in town. Once the moment was over and we headed out, we were ready for a hot shower and bed. My new friends and I found a cab and went to Penn Station. I parted ways with them there. They were headed home and I was going to my hotel. Oh, wow. She's going to stay at a hotel. That's a good idea.
That's a great idea.
Yes. I was so excited on the walk to my hotel that I didn't want it to end. I had thought about buying tickets to see Joe's Broadway show before, but I wasn't sure that I would be up to it, and I really didn't have the money. But I didn't want the day to end, so I bought the ticket anyway. Good for you. I had enough time to check into my hotel and freshen up a bit before heading over to the theater. It was only about 3 blocks from where I was staying, thankfully. I'm so glad I went. The show was completely awesome. I've never been to a Broadway show and wasn't sure what to expect, but I loved it and Joe was amazing. I knew that Joe and the other cast members would come out and sign autographs after the show, so I wanted to hurry and get outside. But my cheap ticket put me in the corner of the theater almost all the way to the top. I tried to hurry as much as I could without being rude. It was difficult. When I got outside, there was no room by the barrier, so I made a spot kind of between and behind 2 girls close to the end. I didn't know if Joe would even come out because he had had such a long day already, but I hoped anyway. It took about 30 minutes, but he did come out, and he took the time to sign autographs and take selfies with everyone there. He's a national treasure. There he goes.
That's awesome.
Title.
Hashtag
national treasure, Joey McIntyre. Please come on the podcast. Mission, interview, Joey.
2019.
Or 2020, whatever.
Whatever.
At this point,
just come on.
At this point, mission, interview, Joey.
Just come on.
Yeah.
Come on.
Cup of Joe with Joe.
All of it.
We're going to do it as our Starbucks? Because that's what my dream said.
All of it.
Did that door just open up wider?
The cat opened it.
Are you sure?
Yeah, she's here.
I just thought I saw it out of the corner of my eye move.
Oh, I don't know. I wasn't looking at it. I hope it didn't open on its own.
I'm kind of freaked out right now.
It's all right.
Speaking of which, send us to your Halloween stories.
We are here together.
All right. When he got to me, I handed him my phone and he took a selfie. Then he looked at the picture and started changing the settings on my phone. I said, it's okay. And he's like, no, I think we need some flash. I love him.
That's amazing.
I love him. Then he took 2 more selfies and looked at them. There you go. That's better. Oh my God, I love him so much. I love him so much. He said as he handed the phone back to me. I was surprised he took so much time doing that. It was really nice of him. I gave him my playbill to sign, and while he signed it, I said, I was waiting for you guys at 3 a.m. He's like, oh, with a shocked look on his face. I said, it was so effing cold. He said, yeah, wow, did I see you there? I said, yeah, I touched your hand and you jumped because my hand was so cold. He said, I'm sorry. I said, it's okay. He said, thank you for coming. Thank you. I said, of course. And he gave me this huge smile. Gotta love Joey McIntyre. It was a perfect way to end the day. I walked back to my hotel in a daze. The hot shower I took that night after all the time in the cold was the best feeling ever. Then I fell asleep as soon as my head hit the pillow. People always ask me who my favorite new kid is. It's Jordan, really, I think. I mean, it was, and then I had a moment with Donnie, and now I've had this time with Joe. I think the reason I love the new kids so much is that each one of them is special to me. Even though I do like Jordan so much, I really love them all. It could be because I've yet to have a special moment with Jordan, but I keep hoping. I'm putting it out there in the universe, like Donnie says to do. #wish.
That was an awesome story.
That was an awesome story. And I believe we have pictures on the website. I don't know why right now in our
right
thing they're not showing up. That's kind of weird. But I believe there are pictures on our website. So go to mysocalledwhatever.com and you will see photos on the website. Also, in the episode notes, there will now be a link to the website episode. So be on the lookout for that.
So be there or be square.
Yeah.
So thank you so much, Sarah.
Thank you.
We love it. Thank you. That was an awesome story. So glad you did it and you went.
I know.
Went for it.
You are an inspiration.
To all.
You're the meaning in my life.
You're the
inspiration. You bring feeling. Wait. Maybe that was the wrong lyrics. Oh, well. Can't always get them right, you know?
So,
especially in my case.
Sometimes that is true.
Yeah.
So thank you. So I'm going to read the next story. This is Alyssa's A Moment Like This. Sorry, Kelly Clarkson, but I had to.
Some dreams last a lifetime. I don't know the words.
I don't even know what song that is.
For a moment like this.
Oh.
Some
people wait forever
for that one special kiss.
I can't believe it's happening to me. Some people wait a lifetime for a moment like this. Could this be the greatest love of all?
Wow.
I like that song.
I like Kelly.
That was her winning American Idol song.
I love Kelly Clarkson.
I love that scene in 40-Year-Old Virgin.
Yes. Kelly Clarkson.
I can't think of, I can't hear her name and not think.
Could you imagine
Michael
being
Scott.
her and him saying that and you being like, oh my God, I made it.
He said my name.
Yeah.
He screamed my name when
Right.
he got his nipples waxed.
Right. Kelly Clarkson.
Kelly Clarkson. All right, so this is Alyssa's A Moment Like This. Sorry, Kelly Clarkson, but I had to. July 15th, 2018.
I love Alyssa.
I do too.
Yeah. I love you all. But Alyssa and I have that
you.
special connection.
Right.
Because of basketball.
Right.
And a certain boy that I liked. She knew who he was. She does intel for me.
Excuse me. She does what?
Intel. Facebook intel.
All right. So she writes, Dear Nikki and Brooke, I have taken a quick time out of writing my New Kids OG stories to write about a very special moment that happened last summer. In fact, it's probably my favorite New Kids moment to date. I know that everyone in the community is waiting on the edge of their seats for Chapter 4, my next installment.
Honest to God, I am.
LOL.
I am.
But I really felt the need to write about this moment now. With all of the new kids' news and events of the past few weeks and the tour launching in a few days.
Oh,
Eek.
sad.
I know. My heart is bursting at the seams with happiness. I couldn't help but be reminded of exactly how I felt the day the following happened. Last summer, in order to raise money for the Boys and Girls Club in Dorchester, Mass., Donnie hosted an Airbnb event coined Flip Wahlburgers with Donnie.
Hey, that's right. Remember I tried to get it?
Yep.
I've heard about it and then I'm like, I'm going. And then it was too late.
This intimate event was originally to host 5 lucky guests for an afternoon of touring Boston, flipping burgers, and getting serious FaceTime with our fearless captain. Obviously, it sold out before most blockheads knew about the event, so Donnie, being Donnie, opened up the event to 2 more lucky guests. Long story short, I spent countless hours on multiple days hitting the refresh button on the Airbnb website any available moment I had.
Alyssa and I would talk about it, and we'd be like, have you been refreshing? And I'd be like, yep, I've been refreshing.
In fact, my index finger got a little sore, which was very similar to how sore my thumb got after my first experience playing Nintendo when it first came out. I'm pretty sure that I was in good company on those few days. I know for certain that I probably wasn't the only one doing that, LOL.
Right.
It was futile, but fun. What I wouldn't have done to be on that party bus.
No kidding.
I was not the lucky blockhead to scoop up those last 2 tickets. But I am very fortunate to know the person who did.
Yeah.
She's become a very close friend over these past few years. I couldn't think of a more deserving person to go on this once-in-a-lifetime journey with her favorite new kid, Donnie. In addition, she'd be bringing her lifelong BFF. I was more than happy for these 2 women who so graciously took me under their wings when I went to my first VIP alone in 2015. Their unforgettable day with Donnie is their story to tell, and I hope that they are able to share it with the group someday because it is unbelievable in the most believable way since Donnie was involved. He is magic, and I'm pretty sure he will hashtag stay magical. Right, Nikki?
Hashtag stay magical to
Stay magical.
that gentleman from the UK.
Yes. On the day of the Airbnb trip, my heart was so full of excitement for my deserving friends. I just couldn't believe people I knew snagged the tickets and would be hanging tough in Beantown with Donnie. Throughout the day, I got a few updates via Facebook Messenger. I felt very lucky and part of the trip because I was a little bit in the know. Haha. Having the inside scoop felt pretty special. What happened toward the end of the day is where my small moment came into play. My husband, 2 daughters, and I were able to spend a rare Sunday together as my husband usually has to work weekends. As we were taking a Sunday drive around the back roads in the suburbs of Massachusetts so the girls could nap, my phone began to ring in a very unusual way. I was extremely caught off guard because A, I had never heard this ringtone before, and B, I always turn off my ringer when my girls are sleeping. It was so odd, I had no idea what was up until I realized it was a Facebook Messenger video call from my friend who got the tickets.
What?
I didn't even realize you could make calls through Facebook. Anywho, I was excited.
Real quick.
Yeah.
Alyssa accidentally Facebook messaged me. It was maybe a month ago. And it was we had a very nice conversation.
Oh,
and she
that was
didn't even mean
nice.
to. She didn't even mean to. And I was walking, doing my walk.
Oh.
And we had a nice little chat. It was nice.
That's nice.
Yeah. But I was like, oh, I'm getting a Facebook call.
That was a surprise.
Yeah, hey.
Whoops.
That's
Happy
okay.
surprise.
It was a happy surprise.
Anywho, I was excited to catch up with her about what had happened that day. All the juicy details, if you will. I answered the call expecting to see her glowing face, but all I saw was a vehicle floor, and all I heard is, Alyssa, hold on, Alyssa. OMFG. It wasn't my friend's voice. It was Donnie.
Oh my God.
Hearing my name come out of that man's mouth was heavenly. My friend had asked Donnie to give me a call to say hello. I couldn't frickin' believe Donnie was on a video call with me. I kept my cool, although I was dying inside. He was amazingly kind and gracious as always. It meant the world that he called me, but even more that my family was there by my side as we were having very rare family time together. Donnie invited my husband to say hello and asked to see my 2 snoozing kiddos in the back seat. Oh, he was so easy to talk to and made me feel comfortable and calm. At the time, I wasn't able to fill in my daughters on what had happened because they are such huge fans and would have been so bummed that they slept through the whole thing. To this day, I still can't believe that I got that call and will certainly never forget it. I am also forever grateful to my friend for making this awesomeness happen to me on her special trip. That girl is a good egg.
Hey, that's from Michelle's first story. When she said she called somebody a good egg.
Good egg?
And Danny was like, what? Something like that.
That's right.
Hey, my memory's coming back. Thank you, my so-called whatever.
Attached is a video that was taken from inside the party bus when the call was happening. I've also attached several screen caps Donnie took during the call to capture my family's moments with him on that afternoon. This man never ceases to amaze me. That's amazing.
That is amazing.
Donnie, if you were listening, because I'm pretty sure you do from time to time.
I can't believe that he took screen grabs.
I know.
Donnie Wahlberg.
Like on his own.
Donnie Wahlberg. Seriously.
I am sharing these thoughts with you feeling a myriad of emotions. Probably with the same roller coaster of emotions I feel when approaching a meet and greet. Eager, nervous, anxious, excited, nostalgic, happy, thankful, and so on. Although you and I have met a few times, we do not know one another on a personal level. At least not yet. But I'm pretty certain that if we did, you'd still be one of the best humans on the face of the planet in my humble opinion. Donnie, you are a remarkable being. I would like to thank you for being you. Open-minded and inclusive. You have this incredible way of making each and every one of your fans or anyone around you feel important and loved. Your energy and enthusiasm are contagious, while your generosity is second to none. You reek of positivity, and that shit sprinkles like confetti.
Yeah, it does.
Simply put, you impact lives in ways you can't even imagine, and it's beautiful. Your example restores my faith in humanity and reminds me of what is truly important every day. Thank you, Mr. Wahlberg. The whole BH family thanks you, I'm sure.
Thank you. Happy birthday.
Happy birthday to you.
What a great story to read on his birthday.
Know. In conclusion, I have made many amazing New Kids memories over what has almost been my lifetime. Each moment adds to this breathtaking giant mosaic of New Kids love painted in my heart. I am forever grateful for having Donnie and the rest of the boys in the band in my life. Oh, rest of the hashtag boys in the band.
Hashtag boys in the band.
In my life. NKOTB is one of my happy places, and when I think about them, read about them, watch them on TV, or I'm around them, it feels like home/family. Hashtag BH Familia. I know I got a little emotional in there, but it is what it is. All love. Maybe I should have entitled this piece, Call It What You Want?
Hey.
Thanks for sharing my story again. Lots and lots of BH love, Alyssa.
I love these screenshots.
And she has these awesome screenshots from her call.
Look at Donnie. He looks he looks young anyway, but he looks really young.
Yeah, he does.
Oh my gosh.
He's just a young little whippersnapper.
Oh my gosh. Look at her husband. He's like, hey.
What's up,
and
yo?
Her little girls look
I know, sweeping in the back.
Oh my goodness.
Those little sleepy heads. I love those little sleep heads.
Oh my gosh.
Oh. Alyssa, thank you so much for sharing that.
Yes, that was awesome.
That is awesome. We appreciate it.
Oh, what a great story. Okay, so thank you, Alyssa.
Thanks.
Our next story is called Jessica's first NKOTB concert. I went to my first NKOTB concert here in Utah on June 6th. I got to the venue way early. I was walking around for a while I was sitting down outside. I saw Danny Sr. a few steps from me. I should have gotten a picture. I heard him talk to someone from here. I am kicking myself for not getting a picture. I was wearing my NKOTB t-shirt and some girl was admiring my shirt. While waiting inside to give my ticket to get in, I saw Danny's daughters walk past us. Boy, there was a lot of people there. I got pushed a few times. I found my seat easily. I was really close to B stage. I got to see Jordan and Donnie really close. I was so happy that I got to see NKOTB. I'm 44 now. I have loved NKOTB since I was 13. I'm enclosing a picture from my first NKOTB concert. Here are 2 pictures from B stage. I will be going again. Very cool. That's a very cool story.
That's awesome. Thank you so much.
Yes.
We appreciate you sending that.
We appreciate
Jessica.
you. Do you want me to read the next one?
Sure.
So actually, this is from someone that I met through an NSYNC, it was an NSYNC Facebook group.
Yeah.
When I posted about the Joey Fatone episode.
Oh, yeah.
She was like, oh my gosh, I live in Southern Maine.
Weird.
And so here is her Joey Mac story.
Sweet.
This is, I think it's Arienne. Is that how you would say it? Arienne?
I'm stuck in the pictures. How do I get out of the picture? Oh, there's the X. Arienne.
Arienne?
Arienne?
Arienne's My Joey Mac story. Here we go. Hello. I just wanted to share my Joey Mac story with you ladies. So, when he released the album Stay the Same, oh, I remember. My friends and I went crazy for it, as did I. I had been a fan since I was a wee child. Seriously, my parents got me tickets to see NKOTB on my 6th birthday. So when Joey did his thing solo, we were all about it. That's pretty awesome that you got tickets on your 6th birthday.
Yeah, it is.
So cool. I grew up on Cape Cod. There is a tiny venue there called the Melody Tent. It has some pretty huge names that come into this. It has some pretty huge names that come in the summer, which is amazing because there are no bad seats. It's always an incredible show. Turns out Joey was coming to the Melody Tent the summer that I was 16. I believe this is the same summer that we saw Joey Joe. Let me take you for a ride.
I found pictures from that show.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Oh my God, I want to see them.
I don't know where they are. They're in my garage somewhere. I'll find them.
Okay.
And we'll post them.
Okay.
Because there's like pictures of Joe on stage.
Yeah. I did find the picture of us and Clinton Sparks.
Nice. I had that one too.
I did. I found that one. And I'm like, with my mouth open.
Yeah. You were talking. Like
Yes.
you were like mid-sentence.
Yes. I was probably like, so can you get me, I want to see Joe. What do I need to do?
How can we get backstage?
Yeah. What do I need to do? I'll do anything.
Almost.
Yeah, almost. That is the truth. Okay. So, of course, my friends and I got tickets. Come the day of the show, we get there, walk to our seats, and we are in the front row. Are you serious?
That's amazing.
It was amazing.
Hey.
We screeched and screamed through the whole show. While the show is going on, my friend Jen, who is the biggest diehard Joey fan that I know, you don't know me, brought her Joey doll from the New Kids era, the Barbie size ones. The doll was completely naked, but she waved it around pretty much in his face the whole show. So, show is over. Joey leaves the stage. As we're walking out, a member of his team runs up to us and says, Joey wants to know if he can have the doll.
What?
I'm dead.
Take it. It's yours.
Here, you can have his sweat towel and water bottle.
Whoa.
What? Oh gosh. Of course she traded it. Looking back, we should have asked to meet him if he wanted to have the doll. But we were so shocked that we were all so shocked that she just kind of said, okay. She kept that towel and water bottle displayed in her room for years. We lost touch, but I'm willing to bet she still has it. I'm sending along some pics from the night. Thanks for all you girls do for the fandom. Your fellow Mainer.
Arienne?
Oh,
Arienne. I think it's Arienne.
I
don't
such
know.
a problem with names.
Well,
I never get it right.
so sorry we can't pronounce your name.
I think it's
Arienne.
I think it's Arienne.
But we really appreciate you sending this in, and I love these pictures.
Yes, I'm looking right now. So, former New Kid finds success on his own. Look at that picture of Joey McIntyre right there. What are you talking about? Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I'm pretty sure this was the same show because I remember that shirt.
Yes, no, I do too.
The shiny one.
Yeah, I do too.
I love that her friend is smoking a butt. This picture.
With the towel and water bottle.
Yeah, Jen with Joe's towel and water. I think that she is.
Oh, she absolutely is.
Oh, unfortunately, that was me as well.
I was going to say, this does not look different from...
This does not look any different than how I would have looked.
Any one of us.
No,
like
except I would have had Parliament like 100s.
Like, this is definitely a picture that looks like it could be
and I'm pretty
one
sure...
of our friends.
Oh, I can't open
The date on there says 1987.
It says 1987?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
It
Oh
says,
my gosh.
like 2/11/87.
Wait a second. That water bottle has stuff in it.
Yeah, it looks like pee. That's the first thing I thought. Like, did he pee in it?
Wait, what's in it? I want to know.
I don't know. It looks like pee. It looks like frothy, like yellow orangey.
Oh my gosh. And can I just tell you, her friend is like totally dressed like circa that time.
Like, I swear I had that same tank top in green.
Yes. That was from American Eagle.
Yep, it was.
Because I think I had that red one. I think I had the red one.
I do think you had the red one.
Yeah. And those jeans are definitely American Eagle.
Yeah.
Like, I'm almost positive.
I mean, this is so yeah. I love it. Thank you so much.
She's wearing a little mini backpack. How much you want to bet?
Absolutely. I guarantee it.
I love it so much. Oh my gosh. And please don't hate for me saying that we smoke butts.
That was 20 years ago.
Yeah. Do you know what I mean, though? Like,
Yeah.
I get it. It was bad for my health. But you know what? I will tell you. Did I love Parliament Light 100? Good grief. Oh, shit. Those were the days.
They were like pixie sticks.
Yeah. But I would never do it again. Those days are long.
Them days are over.
Those days are long gone. Goodbye. Goodbye, P-Funks.
All right.
Well,
thanks, guys.
That was a great episode.
Yep.
It was perfect.
Love it.
So follow us on Facebook and join our Facebook group and follow us on Twitter and Instagram. We're My So-Called Whatever on Facebook and Instagram, and we're So-Called Whatever on Twitter. And send us your stories. You can send in your stories to mysocalledwhatever@gmail.com.
Yep.
And you can give us a call and leave us a message, which we will be playing at the end at 857-271-1047. Yep. That's 857-271-1047. So send us a text. Send us a message. We'll be loving you forever.
Peace.
Bye.
Bye.
Hello, no one is available to take your call. Please leave a message after the tone.
Hi, ladies. It is Mandy. It is Tuesday, August 13th, and I'm listening to the Clueless episode. And as great of an episode as it is, let me tell you, I'm even more excited that I hear commercials. I don't think I've ever been excited for commercials ever, but in my sister's words, in the podcast world, if you have commercials, it means you've made it. So exciting. Congrats on that. I'm so glad that this is totally going to be helping out the podcast. And yeah, that's about it. Great episode so far. I'm not done yet, but I love Clueless. Yes, everything about it. So, and yeah, Valley Girl right here. So funny. Thanks for the shout out. But all right, I will check in with you guys later. Take care. Bye.
End of messages.
Files done.